Welcome back to the Steven Suptic Experience. Today, I asked you all on Snapchat yet again, send me some Snapchat questions, and I did get some dicks this time. Please, for God's sake, stop sending me dicks. Why? What do you get out of that? What do you get out of sending me dicks? I don't understand. What do you get, like, what makes you think, oh, better send him a dick? He'll like it. No, please stop. But if you're interested in following me on Snapchat, it's just Steven Suptic right there. Today we have some interesting Snapchat questions, if I do say so myself. And let us begin with the first one, which is...
Most embarrassing drunken story?
Most embarrassing drunk story. I have a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I have a few drunk stories that I think I might never share. Okay, I need you guys to know that I am not a violent person in any way. Ever. I don't do violence. I've never been in a fight. I've never hurt any living organism on purpose. However, there was one point where I was extraordinarily drunk, and I remember a friend put their phone down in trust of a restaurant where they said, they were like, yeah, we'll keep it safe for you. Just put it here and you can charge it here. They put it there, and at the end of the meal, we went over to get their phone, and it was gone. And in hindsight, it wasn't a good idea to put the phone there, but you know, in our drunken stupor, we did what we had to. And that's when I remember going up to the restaurant, potentially the owner or the manager. Look, I had just watched There Will Be Blood. Recently, I had watched it, and there was a scene where he said to this guy, I will come to wherever you sleep at night and cut your throat. And I'm not going to say that that's what I said word or verbatim to the manager, but allegedly is what I said. Now, I was very drunk and I don't remember saying that, but that's out there. People think it.
Hey, Steven Suptic, I was wondering if you can do an Australian accent.
Yes, thank you for asking. I can do an Australian accent. I, however, can only say one sentence in Australian, and that is, water, Dean by the river. And let's say it again, class. Water, Dean by the river. And one last time, water Dean by the river. Now, what am I saying? Water down by the river. And if you want to speak Australian, all you have to do is say razor blades like rise up lights. Now, let's say it together, class. Rise up lights. Razor blades. Rise up lights. Gotti. Don't say you never learned something from this channel, fucking damn it.
What is your favorite feature about yourself?
I really like how handsome and witty, how smart I am. I like that a lot. I like my gigantic penis. I like how many friends I have and how just great my life is, and also how humble I am.
Steven, I have a question. What was the dumbest thing you ever did when you were a teenager?
You know, I never really talked about this. Maybe I did a long time ago, but I was suspended twice in 2 weeks in high school. Now, looking back, sure, it's funny. Well, actually, no, it's not. The first time that I got suspended, I said something I deeply regret to this day, and it was to this kid who had just frustrated me. You know what? No, I'm not gonna make excuses. I said something that was really out of line, that really hurt this kid's feelings, and he had gone to the dean or whatever and told them what I said. But that's not why I got suspended the first time. That's what got me into the dean's office. Now, I had brought my assignment notebook and everything in my backpack to the dean's office, and they saw that I had written, I believe it was stuff on my assignment notebook like, no homework today, motherfucker. Generally just stuff that you don't say or do in school. I had written all over my assignment notebook, and I got suspended for that for, I think, 3 days out of school suspension. So that was one of the dumbest things I've done. But then I came back a week later, and I was on the bus going home, and I held some signs out of the back of the bus with my friend Patrick, who is not my friend anymore. The sign said, like, honk for dick or something. And sure, we got some honks. Turns out, our social studies teacher was following the bus. And I remember being at gym the next day, and normally they call everyone's name who's involved with just a school tragedy like that, and everyone goes to the dean's office. Now, I was at gym outside doing a mile, so I wasn't called in, or I mean, I was called in, but I didn't hear it. So I get back from gym, and the counselor and the deans are all waiting for me. Fucking Mrs. Welsh, I hate you. So they brought me into the office, and they're like, it is you that did this because you're the only one that didn't show up. And of course it was me, but Patrick, if you're out there, So I got suspended for another 3 days out of school, and if I were suspended again after that, I wouldn't be able to walk during graduation. It was a whole thing. I was a little troublemaker.
When do you think your channel's gonna hit its peak? Or has it already hit its peak?
When do I think my channel's gonna hit its peak? I mean, if it already did hit its peak, it would be when To Kill a YouTuber was out, and I was reaping all those YouTuber views. I think if I keep on the same path that I'm on right now, and I just upload consistently with good quality content, then I think it's gonna peak. My peak is in the future.
My question is, You shall go. You shall go. You shall go. You go in Portugal one day.
Can we get a translator on that?
You shall go. You shall go. You go in Portugal one day.
I do like grapes. Thanks for asking.
My name is Jamie, and my question for you is, do you ever go to the gym and lift weights to get exercise? Because I love to do it. I was just wondering if you did.
I've been on a month-and-a-half streak of not going to the gym, and it's really taken a toll on my body and me mentally as well. I don't feel down in the dumps. I'm probably the happiest I've ever been in my entire life, but I know that if I were exercising right now, I would be even happier. I'd like to step up my tones and get my muscles real hard for all my friends.
Steve, what's your favorite kind of pizza?
For the longest time, my favorite pizza was chicken bacon with cheesy crust, but I had a big accident, and now it's pepperoni. I won't go further into detail.
How do you feel about furries?
I think anyone should just do what they're happy doing, unless the other person is not consenting and or underage. Are there any other things that can be bad? Oh, I also think it's gross that there are YouTubers out there that, hook up with viewers? Like, that's actually a thing. I had no idea. That's so vile. Like, that's a real thing that happens. Even if they're of age, that's so gross. Are you a YouTuber out there that's watching this that does that kind of shit? Because you're gross. And you should straight up feel gross. You should feel bad. I hate you. You should feel so gross. You suck. I think you die. Suck a cock. Suck a big fat dick. Eat a shit, you bitch. Can you suck a dad dick? Excuse me, hello in the back. Suck a dick. Fucking suck a cock. Suck a shit. Eat a shit. Fuck you. Eat a dick. Suck some fucking dad jizz. Eat cum out of a dad's ass. Suck ferret jizz. Go on a Ferris wheel and suck a dick. Suck my bitch.
Hi, Steven. What is your least favorite part about being a YouTuber?
The only thing I don't really enjoy that much about being a YouTuber, because I feel, for the most part, it's pretty lame to complain when you do this for a living. I feel like there are a lot of YouTubers and streamers, what have you, that complain quite often. You'll see it on Twitter, you'll see it on their channels. They're like, oh, I'm not getting the views I need to. Do you know what you do for a living? Like, have you realized that, or whatever? I think the only aspect of being an entertainer on the internet that is sketchy is how risky it is. It's incredibly risky, and you never know when you're gonna fall off the face of the planet. That's really the only thing where I'm like, oof. Other than that, stop being a little bitch.
My question is, how was your jog with Winnie last night? Because you guys looked like you were fucking training for the Olympics.
Okay, let's cut to my jog with Winnie.
You're faster than Usain Bolt, Winnie! Let's go to the fucking Olympics! It's goal time, bitch! You're so goddamn special, Winnie. Oh, you're the fucking chosen one. Holy shit, your little legs. Your little legs will carry you so far through life. You fucking animal. Here's a proposition for you, Vin Diesel. Forget whatever American muscle car you're driving in the next Fast and Furious, and take this fucking champion and ride her into battle. Winifred Terry Suptic, reaching a whopping, cataclysmic 5.4 miles per hour, and this is just your goddamn practice run. This isn't even the Olympics. Fuck you, North Korea. Fuck you and your long-range missile. I'll show you a 2-foot-long black Terrier missile right here, right in front of me. I'm gonna launch this 2-foot black Terrier Spaniel missile right at you, North Korea. And you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna lick all of you. She's gonna lick y'all right on the nose. This dog does not give a fuck about you, North Korea. This dog doesn't even give a fuck about her dietary plans. This dog eats 10 treats a day. This dog barks at every living organism besides black dogs. What does that mean? Winnie's brain. 10% treats, 90% prejudice.
I know this is sudden, but will you marry me?
Guess who just got declined for marriage right on a YouTube video? Get fucked.
Hey Steven, been a big fan of yours since Wild Adventures. My Snapchat question for you is, how do you find balance between all your YouTube channels and your daily life?
So right now, I have 3 jobs. One, being at Discovery, which is a 9 to 5, 5 days a week. I have my own personal channel that I've been putting a lot more effort into recently, so I've been putting a lot more hours into that. And then finally, I have a job that I started with my friends recently. To balance that and my personal life it's a struggle, but you just can't, be a pussy. I think that's what it all comes down to, is that just try your best to manage your time and don't be a pussy. It's so simple just to not complain and be a pussy. It's so easy just to do stuff and not be a pussy. This has been the Steven Suptic Experience. If you can follow me on Snapchat at Steven Suptic in the link in the description. You can't link to Snapchat, it's just Steven Suptic on screen. I might not have even put it on screen because I might be too lazy to edit this because it's already 6:32. Hi, happy Monday. I didn't realize that it was going to be this late before I edited this. Sorry about my recent lack of videos. I know that I've been very sporadic. I missed 2 uploads in this past week, and that's unheard of. I've been making 7 videos a week every week for the past 3 weeks, and I think that that's very good for me, and it's only going to be more. So look forward to more content, and whatever you guys think is wrong.